It's new. It's refreshing. For context, a play caller is no small deal. Shady, you can attest to it on the offensive side, but on the defensive side, the play caller dictates the rhythm of the defense or the rhythm of the offense. The play caller dictates whether or not the opposing team will be in balance, will be off balance. The play caller dictates the confidence that players have when they take the field, because you got to trust that your coach is going to put you in a position to succeed every time you get in position. So a play caller is no small deal. Do you expect to see an improved Dak Prescott?
I expect the turnover issues to diminish.
Okay.
I don't think that he is going to throw. That's the faith I'm going to give him, Shady. But if you look at his interceptions throughout his career, it's actually a little uncharacteristic. He kind of goes back and forth. His 2016, 4. 2017, he had 13. 2018, he had 8. 2019, he had 11. 2020, he had 4. And then the last 2 years, he had 10 and then 15. So if we're following that trend, then he's going to continue to throw more. But he has the capability of having control over the football.
Yeah.
He can go a season without turning the ball over at the level that he did last year. And he knows it's a problem. We did the press conference last week. You know, I got to be better. I got to, you know, I got to show up. I got to be in the gym. He has the capability, and I have the faith in Dak that he's aware that really cost them this year.
Absolutely.
And his decision-making in the biggest moments, to me, is the question that I have with Dak Prescott. But I have some questions about Mike McCarthy's decision-making in big moments as well. So it's really going to be let me wait and see how this looks when it comes to them. I think Dak has a ceiling, but I do think that Dak has the capability of not turning the ball over.
Shady, call me crazy. I think Dak Prescott will have the best year of his career this year. I'll tell you all the reasons why. Dak Prescott has never thrown for 5,000 yards. I think he will eclipse that mark this year. I think about the explosion of the Cowboys offense. This is the most explosive offense Dak Prescott would have had, if not 2016. But even in 2016, I don't see the Cowboys having what they have now. Burner and a touchdown machine in CeeDee Lamb. Burner, emphasis on that. A burner in Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks has had 6,000-yard seasons with several different quarterbacks. A touchdown machine can home run threat at running back. Haven't had a home run threat at running back since 2018. After that, Zeke really started to have that tread on his leg. So Dak has a burner at the X, a burner at the Z, or in the slot, and he has a burner at running back. But most importantly, 2020, Dak got hurt. Broken leg. 2021 was recovering from the broken leg. Thus, I believe, based upon kinetics and kinesiology, he strained his calf. So he was dealing with that. 2022, Dak had a thumb. When was the last time Dak had an offseason that was clean? Like, this offseason, in my mind, is going to be a clean one. 2020, he's rehabbing. 2021, he's rehabbing. 2022 was relatively clean, but he was rehabbing that 2021 calf strain. Now he's going in, waist down, healthy. Cardio up, legs, mobility, torque, everything that has to do with the mechanics of throwing the football that doesn't have to do with the shoulder and arm, it should be intact and in place. I think Dak Prescott has the best season of his career, plus Mike McCarthy calling plays. You would think it's an addition. Not sure yet. Shady, what do you think? Expect an improved Dak.
That sounded good. You said that very well. No, you did. True. I'm being serious. I'm going to say no. I expect Dak to be who he is. And all these things you talked about, all these different positions, right? And you're right. They did do some great additions. They brought in some good players. Every time I'm out in public and people recognize me, you know, they talk about football, then they talk about the show. And they say, oh, you heard on the Cowboys. And the first question I ask them,
what's that?
I say, what's the one position you have to pick? The one position that the Cowboys do not go to a Super Bowl or they're not successful. You know what position they say it is? The quarterback. Quarterback. So all that stuff you talking about, the burner this, the burner that, this and that, there, that don't matter. It's the quarterback. And then I look at this year, right? They just lost Kellen Moore. He's a hell of a offensive coordinator. And then you ask Mike McCarthy to call plays. Like, oh, that's like better. Like, we're doing better by now him calling plays. When the whole time Kellen Moore was a great coordinator. So, yes, I do see the Cowboys having better pieces. But what's the pieces matter when the main piece is the issue? Yeah. And then to help the main piece, the bar is. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm just heating up. Hold on. You said, what's the pieces matter when they ain't got the main piece? Come on, Shady. You got to.
I should have stopped right there. Hey, D, make sure you cut that. That's Instagram, Twitter, all that.
All that.
So,
all of that.
But on a serious note, it's like, I get it. And I think the Cowboys will have a good year, because they always do. I think they have the talent, right, around Dak. But he's the main piece. You know, they got better on defense, got better on offense, but he's the main piece.
That's hard to follow, Slick. I'm not going to lie. It's hard to follow.
I know.
Hey, Slick.
Well, maybe I just...
Good luck.
Good
luck, brother.
Shade, I might just have to agree with you. No, I see him being marginally better because he's another year past that ankle injury. To your point, he's going to be healthier. I think Brandon Cooks does help.
Yes, he does.
This is what I struggle with, and it gets to the heart of what Shady was talking about with Kellen Moore. I believe that they're making the move to Mike McCarthy because they're going to make things easier for Dak Prescott. It's something about the game plans that Kellen Moore was presenting Dak wasn't comfortable with. But it comes down to the decision-making. If the schemes were bad, then I would say, okay, you need to change up because you're not making this work. But it's the decision-making, it's the choices that he made within that offense that broke down. So you can make it easier and you can make him more comfortable, but is that going to collectively make you better? Like, he could be more efficient, but it doesn't get the Cowboys any closer to where they want to go. And that's where I think he'll be marginally better, because I think he'll be marginally more efficient than he was. But do I think that Dak Prescott is going to take some leap or step and be better? I mean, how long has he been there? Like, how long have we seen him? When was the last time we saw a quarterback make some massive transformation at this point in their career?
Great point. Phenomenal point.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.